Welcome to AA Comics. I'm Aaron Baldwin, and I've got a real treat for you today. These are the top 50 books in my collection, but this is going to be a little different. This is the top 50 Batman edition. If you're a DC fan, and especially if you're a Batman fan, this is the top 50 that you've been waiting for. Now, before we get into it, I want to set a few quick ground rules. One, this is not the most valuable top 50 books. This is not the top 50 best keys. This is my favorite top 50. I also want to say that there are books that are deserving of a place on this list, but when you're picking 50 Batman books, you have to make very tough choices. I tried to pick the artists, the stories, the covers that are most meaningful and impactful to me. I would encourage you in the description down below and in the comments to tell me what are some of your favorite Batman books. And with that in mind, shall we begin? All right, all, here we go. This is Batman 46 through 50, in my chart anyways. This is Batman 24. It's the new 52. It's the NYCC con variant. It's awesome. This is Dark Knight number 8. It's the 1 in 500 Jim Lee variant. The cover depicts something that happens in the original Dark Knight Returns. It's sweet. This is Detective Comics 880. It's a jock cover, Snyder's story. It's awesome. This is Tech 1000, Detective Comics 1000 that is. It's an Alex Ross cover. Again, harkens back to Tech 27. And then over here, we've got another personal favorite of mine. It's Batman 35 from the new 52. This is, again, another Comic-Con variant. This is La Mole Comic-Con. Just depicts an awesome cover, Snyder and more Capullo goodness. This is the sweet cover round. Next, this is Batman 45 through 41 on my list. This is the Batman Beyond annual Sweet Story Sweet Cover round. This is Batman 700. It's a variant, black and white sketch. It's absolutely dope. Mignola, check it out. And for a bonus, this is also Batman 700. This is the Finch cover. Is that cheating? Probably. Do I care? No, because Finch is awesome, and I just couldn't say no. Also, this is the Superman Batman annual number 4 art germ cover. Mwah, love it. This is a minor key having to do with Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis in the future as Batman. Speaking of Batman Beyond, we got Batman Beyond number 1. First appearance of Matt McGinnis, first appearance of Batman Beyond from the animated series. A lot of fights over these 3 books. I'm not going to get into that right now. What matters is they're all awesome. All great for Batman fans. This is Batman number 3. First appearance of the Neo Joker. Sean Murphy goodness. This is obviously the variant. Amazing story. You should read it if you haven't. It's spectacular. This is Batman Annual number 4. Annuals don't get enough love, so I'm giving it some love here. I thought this story was amazing and worth the read. On to the next one. This is Batman 40 through 36, if you're keeping track. This is Batman 104, 20,000 Fathoms Under the Sea. This cover is amazing. Check it out, going old school. This is Batman 655. It's the Kubert variant, a little bit tougher to come by. Absolutely spectacular. This is the first cameo appearance of Damian Wayne. This is Batman 251. Neil Adams, Dennis O'Neil. Shout out, respect. This is a spectacular cover, revitalized the Joker, absolutely classic. This is Batman 475, first appearance of Renee Montoya. Awesome. This is Batman 357. This is the first cameo of Jason Todd and the second cameo of Killer Croc. On to the next one. This is Batman 35 through 31 on my list. Villains, villains, and more villains. This is Detective Comics 400. It's the first appearance of the Man-Bat. Check that Neil Adams cover once again. It is spectacular. This, Batman 386. Absolutely amazing. It's the first appearance of the Black Mask. Love it. This is Tech 373. It's the second appearance of Mr. Freeze, formerly Mr. Zero. This is a great book to find. If you find it, find it. This is Detective Comics 583, a personal favorite. It's the first appearance of Scarface and the Ventriloquist. Awesome villains. And this, Batman 609. First appearance of Thomas Elliot, later becomes Hush. The Hush storyline was amazing. A lot of us have read it, but if you haven't, go read it. It's awesome. Next, this is Batman 30 through 26, if you're still keeping track. This little run I like to call the house that Al Ghul built / Bat Tank. Speaking of Bat Tanks, this is Detective Comics 236. It's the first appearance of the Bat Tank. This is Batman 232. It's the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. However you're going to say it, I've heard it both ways, heard it argued both ways. All that matters is this is his first appearance. This is Batman 244. It's an awesome Neil Adams cover. It's a classic battle between Batman and Ra's al Ghul. Also, it holds the kiss between Bruce Wayne and Talia. Hubba, hubba. This is Detective Comics 405. It's the first appearance of the League of Assassins. And this is Detective Comics 411, which is the first appearance of Talia al Ghul. And now, on to the top 25. All right, Bat fans, this is Batman 25 through 21. This is what I like to call my Women of Power run. This is Batman 141. It's the second appearance of Batgirl Betty Kane and the first appearance of the Clockmaster. This is Detective Comics 359. It's the origin and first appearance of Batgirl Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon, Betty Kane. This is Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 70. It is the first Silver Age appearance of Catwoman. I know it's not a Batman book, but Catwoman is an integral part of the Batman mythos, and she had to be included. This is Batman Adventures number 12. It's the first appearance of Harley Quinn, and this is Batman 33. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is Batman 33 in the top 25 of this list? Well, it happens to be the first book in a run that made Joelle Jones the first female artist to draw covers and interiors on more than 2 consecutive books in the character's history. That's awesome, worthy of inclusion. On to the next one. Welcome to 20 through 16 of my list. This is the Batman Rogues Silver Age Powerhouse round. All of these are Silver Age. This is Batman 155, First Penguin. This is Batman 171, First Riddler. This is Batman 181, First Poison Ivy. This is Batman 189, First Scarecrow. And this, Batman 234, First Two-Face. Get it? Got it? Good. Penguin, Riddler, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Two-Face. Boom. On to the next round. All right, all. This is Batman 15 through 11 on my list. This is Detective Comics 267. It's the first appearance of Batmite. Check it out. This is The Killing Joke. First print. Gotta love it. Iconic cover, iconic story, iconic everything. Read it. Amazing. Alan Moore, Brian Bolin, incredible. This is Batman 635. It's the first appearance of Jason Todd as the Red Hood. This is Batman 21 from the New 52. This is the combo pack variant. It's the first appearance of Duke Thomas. This is Batman The Return number 1. Note the Finch cover. Incredible. Also, it's the first appearance of Heretic and the first team appearance of Leviathan. On to my top 10. All right, this is my top 10. This is number 10 through 6 of books that are most meaningful to me. So let's get into it. This is Batman Vengeance of Bane. Special number 1. This is the first appearance of Bane. It's awesome. He's one of my favorite villains in the Rogues Gallery. This is Batman 679. It's a Tony Daniel variant. It's absolutely spectacular. Check it out. This is Batman 405. Now, not only is this from the classic Year One storyline, Frank Miller goodness, but it is also the first appearance of Sarah Essen and Carmine Falcone. And if all that wasn't good enough, this is a 9898 double cover. Check it. Now, on to 2 incredible favorites. This is Batman 133. It's the first appearance of Kite Man. Kite Man, hell yeah. Also, it's the third appearance of Batmite. Gotta love me some of that action. And this is Detective Comics 259. It is the first appearance of Calendar Man. Calendar Man, Kite Man, Bane, doesn't rhyme, doesn't matter. Now, we're on to the top 5. Let's go. All right, all, welcome. This is 1 through 5 of my top 50. We're going to slow things down just a little bit for this round and really take it in. So, this is Batman number 1 from the New 52 Snyder and Capullo run. Those 52 issues were awesome. Court of Owls obviously was part of that. It was great. This is the sketch cover. I also have a regular number 1, which is signed by Snyder, Capullo, and Glapion. I know, cheating again, but had to show this. This book isn't in the best shape, but I don't care about that. It's staying in the collection. It's awesome. I got to meet these guys, and that's sweet. This is a great story, great cover, love it. This is Batman #1 from the Long Halloween. It is the first appearance of Albert Falcone, but for me, once again, all about the story on this one. This is an amazing story, great run. Sal and Loeb, you should definitely read it if you haven't, and it's one of the first Batman stories that I ever read. It's awesome. This is The Dark Knight Returns. Frank Miller's story and art. Just iconic. It is the first appearance of Carrie Kelly. This is also the first, or one of the first, comics that was done in a prestige format. So the nicer cardstock paper and just the whole presentation of it really sort of changed comics into what they are now. It definitely had an impact. For me, this isn't just a good Batman story, it's a good story, and it kind of returns Batman. It gets us back to the myth, which I could do a whole series of videos on. This is Batman 121. It's the first appearance of Mr. Zero, who later becomes Mr. Freeze. This book is a little bit harder to find. It is an amazing cover, classic cover, great key book. Any Batman fan be thrilled to have this. I certainly am. It's spectacular. This is Batman 42. This is the first cover appearance of Catwoman in Batman. So not her first cover appearance ever, but her first cover appearance in Batman. This is actually one of the first homage covers in comics. This is a homage to Batman 14. So Batman 42 is from 47, and Batman 14 is from 1942. So that's a kind of cool piece of history that not a lot of people know about, but just an amazing cover. This is my oldest Batman book. Really thrilled to have that. And that's it. That's my top 50. I just want to say a couple thank yous. So I want to thank Bonics, JP's Budget Collecting, and Alex the Comic Hoarder for their top 50 videos. They were awesome and served as an inspiration for this one. I want to challenge a few people to do top 50s. So Matt Forge Comics and Asian Funk Comics. If you guys would do top 50s, that would be awesome. I would love to see your top 50s. And anyone watching this, if you want to do a top 50, that would be sweet. I, once again, am Double A Comics. Please like and subscribe, and you can follow me over at Instagram. Really appreciate you guys coming through, and I'll catch you later. Top 50 is serious.